Vancouver's election. It's 45 weeks away, will be the most watched municipal race in British Columbia, and this week saw a new challenger emerge.
I will work alongside you to ensure there is a better, more livable in Vancouver. And I am proud to announce that today I am running to be your One City Mayor.
That is Amanda Burrows, Executive Director of First United Church. She wants to be the mayoral candidate for the city's center-left pro-development party, One City. But she's not the only one.
What we need is competent leadership and integrity. And that's why I'm seeking the mayoral nomination with One City, Vancouver.
That is William Azaroff, CEO of Brightside Homes, who announced his own candidacy last month. And just this week, the left-wing party COPE also announced they would be accepting their own candidates this election and are inspired by left-wing candidates becoming mayor in New York and Seattle.
We were getting the impression during the by-election that there's this huge untapped group of people who wanted something to be excited about and something to believe in, and they wanted to see that kind of left populist politics.
And they aren't the only ones who might challenge Ken Sim and ABC next year. Neither has announced a candidate yet, but the new Municipal Conservative Party argues Vancouver is soft on crime, while Team Vancouver is also planning on running and argues Vancouver is soft on developers. Rebecca Bly and Kareem Alam were both part of Sim's ABC party, but now have started their own groups, Vote Vancouver and Vancouver Liberals, and are both seen as centrists that will likely fight over the same voter base. And there are three parties in Vancouver that call themselves progressive that could run a mayor candidate. One City and COPE, who we talked about, and the Green Party, who have endorsed Councillor Pete Fry, even though he hasn't made a decision yet. It all means that it could be a crowded field, but it could be most crowded on the left.
This is something of a higher risk strategy for the progressive parties as a whole. The longer we have multiple names in the race, the more it creates the possibility of voter confusion, of nobody really coming to the fore, and also the possibility that someone other than one of the progressive mayoral candidates actually emerges as a clear contender.
So, what comes next? Organizers with all three parties have told CBC they want to work together as a team, but they also want a chance to build excitement in their own parties and see if their own mayoral candidate can capture the public's imagination. So we'll see if they eventually cooperate. And if they don't, here is a chart. You can only vote for 10 councillors, and this shows the number of progressive candidates and ABC candidates that got at least 10% of the vote last election. All of the ABC candidates got elected, but just 3 of the progressives did. The election campaign has begun, but the first stage will take some time to settle itself out, particularly on the left. Justin McElroy, CBC News, Vancouver.